Hey guys, this is Cloud Kitsune. I am just doing a recording. This is actually after the fact of the actual recording because when I made this video, it was on the 22nd at 9 p.m. and it was on my second day off, which unfortunately I was sick on the 24th. First, I was super sick. I was only really awake for like 4 hours the entire time. Like, I woke up around like 12 p.m. feeling awful. And I took some medication, drank some water, ate some crackers to try to help, settle my stomach. And then I just ended up like, I was probably awake for maybe an hour or so before going back to bed, and I was completely conked out until around 7, which I made myself some soup, basically did the same thing, and then after an hour or two, passed out again until midnight. So I was completely gone for most of my first day off. And then on the next day, which was the 22nd, I was still not feeling 100%, but I was feeling like not terrible. I wasn't falling asleep like I was yesterday, or the day before, technically, because it's now the 23rd I'm making this recording. Voiceover, because I've already made the recording on the 22nd. And yeah, so basically this is a after the fact of recording, but only after some time of the day where I was like slowly feeling a little bit better, had some hot cocoa and some tea, Earl Grey tea, and just took it easy for the most part. And later on I felt a lot better, so I was like, hey, well, I'm not really up for like doing a full Let's Play recording where like I have to talk over it while I play. I decided, let's just record some play so I could actually, have something available for the 24th, which will be tomorrow by the time you see this. But yeah, just so you're aware, this is after the fact. So I did catch a couple Pokemon on screen here, and then I had a interaction, which is coming up really soon. But the other reason why I didn't do an actual voiceover is because this is another technically played episode with a friend, but unlike Crow, Reiko does not like to be recorded for her voice. So she doesn't mind like being recorded playing with me. She just doesn't like her voice being recorded and saved and uploaded. So I'm respecting her wishes, so just be aware. You will not be ever hearing her talk. So, Caposita here. I see you're getting close to the Team Star's bases. I take it this means you've decided to join my operation? I guess so. Thank you. With this, you're officially a member of Operation Starfall. Hold on a second. It took me a second before I realized who this is. Does this Operation Starfall of yours have to blah blah blah? What? Who are you? It's the beard that got me. The name's Clive. Oh, and how long have you been spying on us? No need to get your hackles raised. I'm a pal of your mutual friend here, isn't that right, Cloud? So right when he asked that, I was like, wait a second. Do I know him? Shy as ever, I see. We were talking about going up against Team Star here. It's not something you can just join in for fun. I'm well aware. See, that's when I noticed. That is him. I need to support central business with Team Star after all. Besides, I tend to get the job done well. Not that it's I do take your word for it, but it's true. Take my word for it. But yeah, that's that moment. It's like, that's the professor, or the whatever his name is. The guy. Great, that settles it. I think I heard your name earlier. Caspioia, was it? Who exactly are you? The Academy guy. The guy who runs it all. Team Star and I share some history. That's all I'll say for now. I see. In that case, I won't press you further. Good. Now, back to business. Let's talk Operation Starfall. Yes, what would you have us do? Simply put, I want you to raid each one of Team Starfall's bases. Then you'll defeat the bosses of the team and put an end to it at their rule. Put an end to their rule? You mean we need to put an That's right, Team Star is made up of 5 squads and each of them is... Yeah, like I said, this is all like recorded after the fact, so... Sorry. I don't have time to actually voice. Ah, yes, I see them over there. On top of the other side of the base proper. And somewhere within that base lies one of your team targets, the squad boss. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea. Well, that's just the outline. The key is the whole operation is the code that the team has to follow. If they get defeated, they have to lose their position, basically. And what's more, if that happens to lose the battle, they must forfeit their role as boss altogether. I went ahead and issued a challenge for each of the bases under your name cloud. That's basically declaring war. Now the Team Star knows we're looking for a fight. Yeah. The rest of the team is crumbles and no one left to lead them. It's a solid plan, but without wrinkles. So, yeah, and then I guess this is the one that has the bunch of Pokemon that you have to fight in a certain amount of time. I remember seeing that. That's why your skills are essential for this Operation Cloud. Defeat the Pokemon inside the base and drag their boss out while they're from hiding. First things first, though, you need to deal with the grunts that might be guarding from the gates. And what will you be doing in the meanwhile? Like I said before, I have a history with Team Star. That means I can't operate out in the open. Alright, what will be my role? Sorry, but I don't trust you completely yet. For now, I'd like to monitor the bases and act as cloud support. I'll be in touch again when the plan advances. Good luck hunting. Well, go get him, Cloud. And then it's like, Director Cowell, I have no idea what you mean. But if anything else, remember this. I'm Clive, a adorable academy student just like you. Why? I mean, it makes sense because he was interested in the whole, like, Team Star thing, so it's like, it just made sense. Like, oh, it has to be him, right? It's gotta. But, yeah, so that's basically it on there. Everything else, I believe, is just what's going to be recorded that you'll see next is just me trying to catch this guy. I didn't. Before my friend was like, hey, I'm up for trading. Let's do some trades. So, oh, excuse me. Also, Reiko is evolving. Which I've already seen this evolution clearly right before she evolved. Because I encountered one right in the wild. But, dude, I did not know it was a fighting type. That's pretty neat. I don't usually use fighting type Pokemon, so... yeah. But according to Crow, it has a third form? And if that's the case, that's actually really neat. I don't know, like, what Crow said. I have to walk, was it 1,000 miles? Or steps, whatever, with this specific form. Or if I have to do it just in general. Because my Reiko still hasn't evolved, and it's been a couple levels since. So maybe I need to walk with her more. I might just look it up just because, you know, I might just look it up right now. Just so I'm on recording that I've seen it. Let's see. Pomo. Cerebi. Well, I go through this, and yeah, I'm just like kind of trying to figure myself out on the map because I keep getting lost. I'm not used to... yeah, so it looks like it has to be that specific one, maybe? Walk 1,000 steps in overworld feature. And, oh, it's kind of cute, actually. Oh, look Look at it! Oh my god. I mean, you can't, because I'm looking at it. You guys aren't. But the shiny is pink. Wow. Okay, I think this is, yeah, this is gonna be a staple. I'm keeping this one in my party. Alright. Okay, so... yeah. In the meantime, this is my current team of this recording. I actually do have... I'm kind of in the future right now, because I've already recorded episode... let's see, this is 5, so the next one will be 6. Yeah, so I've already recorded episode 6. And I've included a completely different Pokemon in my team after evolving Lechonk. So, yes, there's some differences now that you guys will see soon. It'll be I will be posting it the next day of, so, I currently have nothing else recorded other than Digimon Survive Plus, which I'm not going to be uploading unless one of two things. Number 1, I have nothing else to upload, and number 2, I complete the New Game Plus run, basically. So, those are the two ways you'll be seeing Digimon Survive Plus. But in the meantime, I am going to try to get some Harvest Moon recorded later, probably. I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. But definitely expect it sometime in the future, because, well, I don't want my channel to be completely just all Pokemon. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm just, currently, I'm trying to get Whopper leveled up so he can finally evolve. Because he's just a tiny little guy, and I wanted him to be big boy. I don't know what level he has to be to evolve, though. Because I never looked up anything still, other than Pommy just now. But, so, I'll probably do some running around with her, Reiko, so that she could actually evolve. Because I wasn't sure if I had to keep doing it now that she did get to her second form, and I would just instantly get to the next form or not, but from the looks of it, I probably do have to just do it with her. So, I'm gonna go do that. I don't know exactly when you guys will see that recording, if I do it tonight or if I do it tomorrow, but I know I probably won't be able to do it tomorrow because tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and that's gonna be too busy. So, actually, by the time you see this episode, it's gonna be on Thanksgiving. So, yeah! I'm literally recording it the day before Thanksgiving. And, yeah, so, But in the meantime, I am actually playing this game a second playthrough on my main account on my main Switch, where I'm doing a grass gym leader run, basically where I'm only using grass type Pokemon in my main team. So I did pick the cat, and I do have a Hoppip, as well as Bonsweet, a Sunkern, Deerling, and I think that's it currently in my team, because there's no other grass types in the beginning area other than them. But that does mean I'm probably gonna get that that grass type that becomes a fire type with the Firestone, and yeah, you'll probably see that in the coming future for sure. But well, you won't see that, but what am I saying? I will have that in my team, but you will not be seeing that because I'm not recording that playthrough at all. So, don't expect to see it. It's just it's a fun little challenge for me. But because of it, when I was playing the game, I actually ran into one of those Sun and Moon special birds, where there's 4 different versions of it, versions of them. I don't remember what they're called. I keep forgetting for some reason. But I got the electric one, the cheerleader. Hopefully you're not hearing my Discord blooping. Oh my god. Let me just do this real quick. I don't want to accidentally get that sound on. Okay. Anyway, just close Discord. Avoid the bloops in case of, because I heard the bloop. and I don't want you guys to hear it too. So, anyway. Yeah, because I keep seeing it on the map, so I got really confused, wondering, like, where is it? I thought that for some reason I was thinking it was there. Like, it was literally there, but then I remembered, oh, wait, I'm pretty sure someone told me, I think it was Crow, basically mentioned that it doesn't mean the Pokemon is actually there, it just means that there's a chance it might spawn in. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like it did spawn at this point when I was looking, so, I did get one. I did get one in the next episode, but again, future time frame. I could see into the future. I know what happens, but don't worry about it. That's what I get for recording off order? Out of order. There you go. Oh, and also, so you guys are aware, whenever I caught, it was just a cold. I did take a test to make sure it wasn't the C word. But yeah, I came out positive. I came out negative. So don't worry about it. I'm okay. There was just a bit of a scare at work. But one of the housekeepers got a really high fever, and they weren't sure what it was. And then I got sick, but it was like a cold. Not a fever. My temperature was like 98.1 at the highest. And that's, well, not like high grade, technically. It is hard for me to be up that, because that's when I get like really, I don't feel good if I'm at that temperature, basically. So my usual is like between 96 and 97. So if I'm anywhere higher or below that, I don't feel good. So just be aware. In the meantime, I did cut this up because, oh my god, guys, as much as I love this game, trading and connecting with friends, that process of getting that past that barrier, it takes so long. So I did cut up a lot of the trading lag, basically. So it does not take this short of a time, clearly. But yeah, so just be aware. It's Reiko is giving me a Fui Coco, who I do end up putting in my team, not in this episode, but in the next episode. And she also gives me a Ditto, so that I can make my own baby ducks. And I did, but you won't see that until a little bit later in the video. Skip to the end if you want to watch me do it. But yeah, in the meantime, most of this recording was just me and Reiko first trading and then playing together. And again, you will not be getting any commentary between me and Reiko, especially considering most of it wasn't even recorded anyway, or not even recorded. It wasn't. We didn't do any talking because we've been too busy to actually connect anyway, through Discord. So we just chatted through typing. So there might be a couple moments where I'm just kind of like standing around, and that's really why. Because I'm pausing to send a message to a friend instead of verbally talking, which it did make it easier to edit this video because I need to figure out a way to get my sound system on Elgato to work. Well, not even sound system, it's a freaking my OSB. Because currently it has it synced up to my desktop instead of my Elgato's thing. Which is why when I was doing Digimon Survive, it was echoing. Because it was doing both the desktop sound as well as my Elgato sound. So I don't have a way currently to get friends' voices to come up without it being on the desktop. But if I do that, it's going to have to also have the Elgato at the same time. So I can't really like cut it out. It's kind of weird. So if I ever wanted to play with Reiko via Discord chat, technically speaking, I might have to like completely mute the audio of the game, which I don't really want to do. So this was like just fine with me at the time when I played with her. So yeah. That's just what had happened. I don't know what to do about that. Technical difficulties. But I'm sure there is a way to get around it, because I could record the sound. I just have to figure out like what is the best volume to do it with that setting. And just mute the desktop. So I could probably do that actually. I just have to go a different route. But yeah, so this took a little bit longer than I'm actually showing, but I do cut it here so that she just pops up right away. Because again, I don't want to wait that long and talk about nothing in general. But yeah, so for the most part, most of this is just us playing, going around the world a little bit, going back to the main hub so we could do some Terra Dome battles, or whatever they're called. But yeah, there's Reiko. I wasn't expecting to teleport over here, but I gotta give me gold. But yeah, I think it's because like she was in this area that I got teleported to her location, despite me hosting it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not really ready for this area yet. So I was like, I'm just gonna go back. But the thing is, I'm still not used to the map. So whenever I look at it, I'm like, where the heck am I? I don't know why this map is so hard for me to like translate. I'm just like, I have no idea where I am. Because, like, I know the centerpiece, which is the place you're not supposed to go. And it's like everything else is like, I don't know. Where the heck am I? So, yeah, this is just me being very confused. Because I'm trying to find out where the lighthouse was. It's like, that's where I want to be. Because there was an electric Shellos. And I want it. So yeah, just enjoy me struggle for a bit. There's a lot of hop-ups on the map though. That's neat. Yeah, just one of these days I'll figure out this map. But I do know the best route of gym battles I should go right now is I should do the bug gym and the what was it, grass gym? I think it was those two first. And I think after that would be probably the water and then electric gym. Don't quote me on it. I don't think did I save it? Hold on. I probably did. Pokemon gym. There it is. I have visual. Okay. 1 second. So yeah, the best, the bug gym is level 15. The grass is 17. After that, it would be the electric gym then at 24. The water gym at 30. The normal, it's either normal or steel at level 60 or 63, 36, and then the ghost gym at 42, ice gym at psychic gym at 45, then the ice gym at 48. Which I thought I could have sworn I was told that the psychic gym is like the hardest one, but maybe it's just in general, because you know, psychic is hard, especially if you don't have the right Pokemon type to fight it, such as having a black, a dark type. It's not black type. That doesn't exist in this game. That's in Chrono Cross. You could be a black element or a white element. And you're both strong and weak against each other. Woo! It's like yin and yang. I like that. But, yeah, so we're heading back to the Shellos I had discovered so that we could do our first Terra battle together. Takes a bit to get anywhere. But I think it's just because, like, I'm still using the basic version of my little lizard guy. So it does take a little bit. But I will say, I really do like Shellos, especially the blue one. And I picked a weird type to use. Oh wait, no, that's I keep forgetting if that's steel or ground. I need to look up what these typings mean, because I don't, by like the symbols. I don't know all of them anymore. But it looks like ground, so I'm assuming it is. I do love that little hat on its head. It's so cute. And I got the blue one. Apparently Reiko was only finding the pink ones, and I don't know if it's blue in my version because I'm playing Violet and she's getting the pink because she's playing Scarlet. If they are actually region or version exclusive, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. Also, that face in the top corner is very scary looking. I'm doing so many cuts in this. You guys won't really realize, but you know, because it is the 23rd and Thanksgiving is right right tomorrow. There's quite a bit of activity going on in my house. Luckily, not too much. My mom is at home doing her share of the cooking while my aunt is here with me, making the pies and stuff like that. So every now and then I have to cut just because like too much noise is going on. But in the meantime, I did make myself some food, which it's too hot right now for me to eat, so I'm just gonna keep on talking while I wait for that. But yeah, I got the blue Shellos. Woo! I do really like it a lot. It's so cute. I don't know, the blue one's my favorite. It's just so more appealing to me than the pink one. But in the meantime, I guess I could talk about the game itself, and my opinions of it so far, which are, I mean, highly positive. There are some obvious, you know, visual glitches here and there, especially with the lag. With when we were at the school, the characters were all like kind of just stuttering. They were definitely struggling just to move their little legs. But outside of that, like, I haven't had any crashes so far, luckily. I haven't had any huge game glitches where, like, I fall through the earth and stuff like that. But so far I've been really enjoying this game, and I really want to keep playing, which is unfortunate because originally I had planned to have some more Harvest Moon recorded and ready for the 23rd, 24th, and I believe the 25th. Yes. About that. Or maybe like the 24th, 5th, 6th, I don't know. But I was gonna, like, you know, rotate it here and there so that you guys had both Harvest Moon being posted as well as Pokemon. And more, you know, Banjo-Kazooie, which I will have more Banjo-Kazooie on Monday, and you'll probably see the finale on Tuesday. So instead of doing Banjo Monday on the first, what would it be? The 5th of December, you're just gonna get it right after the fact, just because I don't want to wait that long to get that one done. Now, if I keep failing really, really badly at beating Gruntilda, you'll see it on the 5th of December, alright? So, just be aware, you'll see it then. But, in the meantime, don't worry about it. Yeah, because I've been... I mean, the fact that I've been, like, wanting to play it so hard that it took me up until, like, making it another play session, it just lets you know I really like this game. So... But yeah, so I will try to get more Harvest Moon done eventually, because I'm really close on the horse ending, and I really want to get all the others as well. But so currently, my main focus at this exact moment is like top priority Pokemon Violet. Next would that be that Banjo-Kazooie, because I got to get that one done before Monday. And then after that would be Harvest Moon. So just be aware, it's kind of low on my priorities at this exact moment, but it will be done eventually. So expect more Harvest Moon very soon. But in the meantime, watch me and Reiko get this Jigglypuff. I want to say Jigglypuff, it's not a Jigglypuff, it's Igglypuff. Buff. Boof, boof, boof. Which I will say is really funny, because in my last recording I was trying so hard to get a male Igglybuff, and in my playthrough where I'm just getting grass types only, my first Igglybuff encounter was male, which I named him Iggy, but it's so frustrating, because like, I'm not playing with normal types or fairy types or anything like that. I'm playing with grass only types. So it's like, well, fudge. The one time I get the freaking male Igglybuff, and I'm not even going to be playing with it, because that's against my rules of that playthrough, so... Heh. And Boots is just staring at me like, what the heck are you doing? Yeah, I know. Cute on my bed. I also had to get rid of his box because he had an accident in it. The accident was a fur ball that kind of fused into the box. So, yeah, I had to get rid of that box. It's too gross. But, yeah, next time I get a Pokemon plush, I'll be sure to save that box, because they tend to come in like really nice size ones that he can fit in no problem. So I'll be mindful of my next order, Blues. I'll be sure to get a couple big ones just for you. Okay? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. He's being cute. He's laying on my work clothes again, because he can't have the seat, which is what I'm sitting on while I record this. But yeah, God, I'm so tempted to eat this corn. I have food next to me and I can't eat it yet, because I gotta wait until I'm done recording, talking over this. But yeah. In the meantime, keep saying that. So yeah, I'm just looking around for items here, and accidentally getting into an encounter with a wild Wingull, which I failed to catch again. I keep killing them all. Oh god. One day I'll get a Wingull. Foreshadowing. But yeah, one day I will. Literally, I will. I promise. I'll get one. It might be level 2, but I get it. Oh my god. But, yeah, what can I say? Oh yeah, then I found a lot of gimme goals that I didn't realize I didn't gather any of them yet. I did in my other playthrough, so I was like, oh wow, look at all of them. They're all over here. Ah! So, yeah, I did eventually get my butt over here and get some more. So there you go. And I think they might actually respond. I'm not fully sure yet if that's the case or not. If Gimmighoul, you know, respawned in these specific areas so you can keep getting more. But I did notice that the items do respond. So I was able to get a couple more items in this, basically around the same areas, which is really neat. So that means you can technically keep getting goods for free every day. So I like that. It's a good incentive to keep exploring the area instead of only finding them the one time. Yeah. And then I catch a Drowsy, which, I forget if this one was hard or not. Nope, it wasn't. It was easy. Got it! I keep fiddling around with my pen and Blue's just look at it like it's a toy for him. Boy. And if you want to know what kind of pies we're gonna have, it's pumpkin. We have one pumpkin pie that she just cooked, and then we also have a cherry pie that's currently cooking right now. Baku, named after the creature Baku, which is, yeah, the creature that actually eats your dreams in folklore of yokai mythology. Whee! You can also get a Bakumon in Digimon. For the most part, I don't think you can actually catch that specific one in any of the games that I'm aware of, other than the cards or the medals. I don't know why. That's the one thing I could definitely complain about Digimon, is that there's so many Digimon in the series, and most of them you don't actually have access to in the games that you could play. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, so here I am catching one of these flamingo. The flamingo Pokemon. It's a pink. It's really hurting my Wooper. The fact that I poisoned it as well and got so close to killing it, I was like, oh god. I remember my heart being like, oh no, don't die. Because I didn't want to go through the process of trying to catch another one, you know? Just give it to me. I want it. So yeah, it's just, this is really just the episode of catching up on things that I did in my other playthrough, because I explored more than I did in my recorded Let's Play so far. But, yeah, so I got flamenco. I think it's what I called it. Yeah, flamenco. Probably spelled it correctly, but it's fine. I wasn't trying to spell for accuracy. I was just trying to name it a nickname. Yeah. Yeah, so this is just this is just me recording. Hi, how you guys doing? I got to the island and got one item. But yeah, that's it. Wasn't able to get to that one, I don't think, because it's too far. Too much water. I can't reach that yet. Unfortunately. But yeah. Also, I'm wondering what that is, that locked spot, and if it's the same color. It probably isn't the same color in Scarlet. I'm guessing it's kind of an orangish red instead of the purple. The violet. But yeah. I don't know. I haven't played Scarlet. That's not the copy of the game I own. And yeah, that's just me pausing as I respond to my friend who's typing at me. Yeah, that's just this episode in general. It's mostly not much is going on other than just fooling around. So, I mean, that's really all you can do online is just fool around. I mean, we could trade, we could battle, or we could do Terra Dome fights and stuff like that. And I haven't really battled with any of my friends because clearly I'm still very much in the beginning of the game. I haven't done any gym battles. Risotto is not listening to me at this exact moment. So I'm like down one Pokemon in my main team. I'm not actually using Outset for anything other than getting his entry in the Pokedex. So yeah, I'm also struggling to get up a cliff. And I've yet to find a single shiny in my playthrough, which could just be me like missing it. Like there's totally a chance that there was a shiny there and I never saw it. But yeah, I'll never know. I'll never know. Because unfortunately, it doesn't do the sparkly sound effect like it did in Arceus, which I preferred a lot more than just like hoping to notice it. Which is gonna really suck for some shinies, like Pichu and Jigglypuff and stuff like that, because it's just the eyes that are different. It's just the eyes. Except for Pikachu. Pikachu and Pichu, it's just the slightly different yellowish orange. Which, yeah. Not a fan of that. But here we go. We're about to get the Fairy Diglett. And yeah, Terra still is whatever to call it. It's an interesting concept. I haven't really used it often, clearly, because you never see me use it outside of when it was prompted of me to do. Mainly because like it really is limited on how to use it unless you're right next to a Poké Center. You can only use it once until you heal, and from what I gather, you can only do it once per your entire team. Unless it means like each Pokemon can do it once. I'm pretty sure they basically said it has to be. It counts for all the Pokemon instead of just the one. Unlike the Mega Evolutions, where it was like per battle you could do it once. It's the same with the concept of the gigantic. What was it called? Oh my god, I'm blanking right now. But when they get really big, Gigantamax. That's it. So you were able to per battle do the Thingamabob where you get really big one time with one of your Pokemon, but you weren't limited in the overworld to do it only once. So. I don't know. Then again, I don't think you could do it in the overworld. You could only do it in the stadiums, right? Or during the raid battles. Which, again, you could do multiple times. But once per fight. So, it's an interesting concept. I don't know how I feel about it being that limited. But, it does make you be a little bit more careful with it, I guess. So there's definitely that, but it's like to the point where I just don't use it at all. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just a thing. That I guess I'll eventually use it at some point, I'm sure. But currently, I got Diglett Dirt. Nice. Ah, boy. Yeah, so I got a Diglett. This is not my first Diglett. The first one was in the cave. When we were following Miraidon. Mirai, the future. But yeah. I'm halfway through the video and I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, like I said, there's not really much to talk about here. It would have been better if I'd done it live, but again, you would have just heard a lot of typing and me just kind of finagling around because I don't know what to talk about either. But also because I still wasn't feeling that great enough to do any commentary at the time. So yeah. Oh well. I will say I did evolve my Fuecoco that I got in the next episode. I really like the design. It's really cute. I guess so far my least favorite of the 3 starters in this one is Quaxly's second form. Not a big fan of it. I don't know about their final form. Well, okay. I know the final form of Fuecoco. So, I am aware of that. But, so far I really do like Fuecoco's form, but I don't really care too much for, the middle form of Quaxly. That's it. So, I do like, I guess if I had to like rank them, I would probably say, I do think that I think I like the cat's middle form better than Fuecoco's, but only by a teeny tiny bit, because they're both really cute. And I'm not really that crazy about the humanized designs of the cat, but again, I'm not opposed to it, so it's kind of conflicting on that one. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, and I guess I should also talk about my other Let's Play that I haven't posted up in a while. Regarding Animal Crossing, I am gonna keep posting episodes as I go, but excuse me, Jesus, sorry, I just ate something. I got hungry, so I took a tiny break. But yeah, so I will be continuing Animal Crossing for sure. So don't worry your little heads. That's gonna continue. But I think I'm going to not do what I've been doing because it's just too much. Like again, I want to be able to, you know, have time to do other Let's Plays as well. And if I do Animal Crossing, I just won't have any time for anything else usually because it takes up so much of my time. I know it will change when I get past this tutorial period. I'll end up being like have less to do basically outside of like maybe certain bug hunts and stuff like that. That might take a little bit more time to do to successfully catch things. But yeah, so going forward, I'm probably not going to be posting Animal Crossing every day like I had started doing for a second there. But if I do a recording, you will still see it the day of, basically. So it's still going to be kind of like that, but just don't expect it so often. But I will still be doing my time skipping by staying in the past, basically, so I don't miss out on certain things. So just be aware of that. I will be, you know, I definitely will not be posting so much, and I won't be skipping past the days that I've currently played. So I think the last day I played was the 15th, so even though it's been a few days since I played it, we will be going on to the 16th and like so on and so forth. So just be aware, we'll not be doing any crazy time skipping of that variety. We'll still be in the past until I get to the present, which we probably won't get to the present by this point unless I get to a certain point of the game where I could do a lot of tasks per day and then just go right to the next day and stuff like that. So just be aware, there will definitely be some kind of time altering stuff. So yeah. But yeah, other than that, I'm just gonna like try to figure out how to keep my my channel going, so I can always have like at least one episode a day. Because because yeah, the Animal Crossing thing, not really a good idea. Like, not against like playing the game, because I really enjoyed playing the game, but yeah, I definitely cannot be doing so many recordings, or not even that, so many recordings, a long period of recordings. 'Cause, like, Pokemon has been very long, like almost like 2 hours per episode. Animal Crossing around the same amount of time, so it takes most of my time to do one episode that I'm posting of a play session. So it's yeah, it's definitely not like Digimon Survive or Banjo-Kazooie, where I have a little bit more leeway with the time structure. I feel like probably Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time, to an extent, will probably be somewhere in the same ballpark. I don't think they're going to be as long, especially with Ocarina of Time when I play it, because I probably will structure a little bit based off of like location or how I feel. Well, I'll probably record a certain amount of the area, and if I'm like, you know, if I have to take a break or whatever, I'll like stop the recording, and depending on the length, I might say, okay, I'm posting this episode as is, or I'll extend onto it so that you guys get the full location enjoyment. But whatever, we will see. Also here, I'm trying to get a Wiglet, whatever it's called. The sea ditto that looks like one of those fishies, which I know a lot of people have been making jokes about it. But like, I don't know, when I saw it, like, I knew instantly what it was. And yeah, I also figured out how to get it. When I was playing off on my other my grass gym run, I figured out how to do it. It's like, okay, so I have to sneak up on it and throw it at a certain distance, which I thought I had been doing, but I guess I wasn't close enough. I don't know. But, yeah, I do catch one, so I got it. I got it. Don't worry. I caught the Wiglet, and I called it Wiggler. Spoilers. Ah, boy. But, yeah. So, basically, don't expect any more double postings, I guess, unless if I really feel like it, to be special. But, yeah, in the meantime, just expect one episode per day, especially if they're going to be this long. I don't want to be posting up so many of that length, you know? It's just too much. It's just too much for me. So, expect, not shorter episodes, but less big chunky boys per day. Only expect one chunky boy a day. Basically. So, don't worry about it. Nothing else is going to change other than that, so. Because Harvest Moon is still going to be about the same amount of time. Well, the, you know, video length that I've been doing it, so it'll stay around, like, give or take, like 40 to an hour. Like, I expect most of them to be like 40 minutes to 50 something, but other than that, yeah, don't worry about it. It's okay. There, I'm just waiting for Reiko to catch up with me, because she lost track of me, as they tend to do. But yeah, she was catching a barracuda out in the ocean, which unfortunately I can't do that yet. I don't have the ability, because I haven't been doing any of the Titan stuff, and yeah. And oh yeah, I was just showing her like the difference of our little whooper sizes. Because hers is pretty big. I'm wondering if mine will get that big, or if it'll stay relatively small, because it is really small. My little whopper is a tiny whopper. But oh my god, I can't wait till he evolves, because that thing is so cute. I wonder what level it has to be, though. Ah, man. It's so bubbly. Look at the little guy. Aw. It's like a little seal whale. I don't know. And the fact that Whopper goes up to it is like, aw. They look like they're like all cuddled up. It's cute. And yeah, Reiko was trying to talk to my Wooper, but unfortunately we can't talk to the others Pokemon. We have to talk to our own, which that is kind of a shame. I thought it would be cute if your friends could interact with your own, you know, Pokemon, other than be forced to interact with your own. But yeah, it's still cool to see them like not interact, but like exist in the same overworld. So little steps of improvement, yes. So it's not the perfect Pokemon game that I probably would want, but it's definitely in the right direction. So, 'cause like, if they wanted to make me more happy with this game, they would have kept the shiny sparkle sound effect and show it over on the overworld where they would, you know, sparkle. Also, that's Reiko's favorite Pokemon. Not mine, but, well, okay, that's not true. I do like Riolu. I don't like the evolution Lucario. So, that's the thing. Yeah. And yeah, we're just showing each other's Pokemon at this point. So it's like, yeah, look at mine. I got a giraffe rig. Woo! And one day he will be an evolution of it. It's funny that he likes me enough to go around me, yet he doesn't listen to most of my commands because he's too high level. Ah, God. Though he seems to do auto battles just fine, so... Risotto, you are a weird one. And now he's going to bed. Oh, the little pitter-patter. Those teeny tiny feet. It's really cute. I just wish I could have like a Riolu who didn't have to evolve into a Lucario, because again, I don't like Lucario. It's not my favorite at all, but it doesn't really learn any moves, just like Kricketot. So it's like, fudge, dude, you give me these cool looking Pokemon that can't learn anything, really, unless they evolve, and I don't want them to evolve because I don't like their evolution, so it's like, fudge. What the heck? Why am I stuck? Why do you stick me with these Pokemon I don't like because I have to evolve them just so they can actually attack? I guess it's kind of similar to Magikarp, where Magikarp doesn't really learn anything unless you evolve them to Gyarados. Outside of, there's Bite. I'm pretty sure he can learn... Or wait, can he learn? Can Magikarp learn Bite? I know he can learn Tackle. The first move he has is Splash, and then there's one other move he can learn. But it's like really later on. And I don't remember what it was, but I just know it's not very good. But, yeah, it sucks. Especially if you do like the design of Magikarp. It's really a useless Pokemon in the grand scheme of things. Oh yeah, and when Reiko saw that's the pose that he takes when sleeping, she was like, "What? That's how he sleeps?" So it is a funny way to sleep. But I don't know. I'm not against it. It's not a terrible design either, I should admit. It's just not my favorite of the main three. It's my least favorite of the second forms. But it's really cute that he does a little pirouette and stuff like that. He's a little ballet dancer. He's practicing. Yay. He went from a duck to like a swan, I guess, to be doing those dances. But he's still a duck. And technically speaking, he is kind of the same body type as Ducktail characters, so... Just very thick legs. It's like he's wearing pants. But yeah, so... we're just kind of chatting here. That you cannot see because, again... actual typing chat, not verbal chat. But Yeah, I think that around this point, we decide because we don't really have like much else to do. We decide to like close up our playthroughs together. Because we don't really like leave this general area together. And I can't really look ahead at the moment because I'm doing this commentary right now, but I'm pretty sure this is where we just like, hey, is there anything you want to do? And then it's like, maybe more Terra battles. And it's like, we're good. Because she had something else she had to do as well. Oh yeah, Genshin. She had to do her Genshin Impact stuff, which, that's another thing I haven't done in a while. I did mention getting, wow, what's his name? The little green guy with the wind, Levi, or not Levi, that's the anime that I don't watch. But yeah, whatever, it doesn't really matter. I haven't played Genshin Impact since I got him. Because like that's the only thing I really wanted, was just to get my favorite character. And I did play a little bit of with him in my party and stuff like that. I wandered around, did some missions, did some things I wasn't probably supposed to do yet because it's like really far out. But I did it. And yeah, that's really it. I haven't really played anything since. Which is a shame because I did promise a friend that I would play that game up to getting online activated so we could play together. But I think she's been really busy with college at the moment, so because she hasn't responded back to most of my texts, so I'm guessing, yeah, she's probably too busy to play anyway. But eventually I'll probably pick it up again if I remember to. But like the next time I play my PlayStation 4, it's gonna be for Harvest Moon. So, whatever. I don't know, man. So yeah, I'm just wandering, trying to figure out if I can get to that Terra dome up there, but it's like, nope, I can't get to it. I have to climb or fly. So, I can't reach it. Ah. But in the meantime, yeah, I think all I ever want to be is a giant glitch. But yeah, I was just trying to see if I could get that bird again. It's like, is the bird here? No, it's not. But there's a combi. And I think that one, yeah, that one's a girl. So I did attempt to catch it. I don't remember if I caught it or not. But I tried. I think I get it actually. But yeah. Whether I evolve her or not, I don't know. Yep, there I go. I got it. I caught a combi. It was my first one. Which I believe I call her Miss Honey. Yes, I did. I called her Miss Honey. I don't know why. I just did. I have no reasons for why I name things anything. But I got her. And that's all that matters. Because I'm filling in my Pokedex. And yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the bird will show up anymore, so yeah. What can you do if there's no spawn point? Yeah, I'm trying to see if that bird is showing up again, but nope. I lost my possible chance, but I do end up getting it, so don't worry. You'll see in the next episode, okay? I promise. I catch it successfully. But that won't be until, you know, again, tomorrow's episode. How many times do I have to say that? Oh, God. Uh, but yeah, so I'm just kind of meandering at this moment because I'm like, well, gotta decide what to do now. Whether I play more with Reiko or do my own thing. Which, my own thing, it would be getting busy with the picnic. Which I think, I struggle. What did I do here? I was waiting for either Reiko to decide to do something, or... I can't remember if this is when we disbanded or what. Oh yeah, I had to get one of these guys, because, again, I discovered it in my all-grass run. I ran into one randomly, like, oh wait, they're here? And this one I don't catch. I'm pretty sure I accidentally kill it. But I catch the next one, so. This is a Pokemon I'm not a big fan of the design. Like, okay, I love Bonsweet in this form, specifically. I hate that it's gender locked to female only, because why don't we have more Pokemon like Gothita, where they're both genders even though they look more one gender? I don't get it. I kind of wish they would stop doing that, because I think we have more female-only Pokemon than we do have male Pokemon. So, I mean, I could probably look that up to see if that's accurate or not, but I feel like that is. It might not, I don't know. But, yeah, I did catch this guy. I'm not a big fan of the second forms, though. The second and third, technically. I mean, it's not a terrible design, but I am just not a fan. I prefer the little berry over everything else, because it's so cute. But at least a small live can be either gender, so I at least got that. So balmy. Oh, I spelled it wrong. No, I didn't. It's Tsubomi. Named after a character in Mob Psycho 100. Which actually, speaking of which, I need to watch that. Oh my god. I haven't watched episode 8. I believe it is. It's the one where they go and do these, Tome arc that I talked about in the Harvest Moon episode. And I don't know, I think this episode should be the last bit of it, because I don't remember it being a very long arc. It was really short. So, if I remember right, it should only be 2 episodes, really. I mean, they could extend it to 3, but they really shouldn't be able to make it that tediously long. But then again, I don't know. They could do what they want. They're allowed it. But, because this is episode 8, and we only have 12 episodes total, I believe. So, we are running out of time to get to the final arc. And, yeah, I'm excited for the final arc. Though I really hope they do also the OVAs, because... And the OVAs, I mean, freaking the Reagan manga, which is just 1 volume. Just 1. But I want to see it animated so bad. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I think this is where I discovered there's like this item up here. I do bring it up in this next episode from here, but yeah, I noticed this shiny thing, like, wait a second, what is that? That is not just a freaking item to pick up, that looks like a sword. But, I don't know. I have no idea what that is. But I want it. Unfortunately, I can't touch it from here. I bet as soon as I learn how to fly, I could reach it. But I don't know if it's an item that I could pick up until like a certain point of the story. or if it's something that just can be, you know, interact with at any time as soon as you could reach it. But I don't know. It's a mystery. It's all a mystery. But yeah, at the moment I'm just picking up items again. And this is kind of why I'm like wondering, do you guys want to keep seeing me play the game like this? Or do you only want to see me play it during like story elements? So like, I'll like keep most of this portion of the game like to myself, and then you guys can see my reaction to like, well that would be hard to do because like when I'm traveling around I might run into a, you know, a new Pokemon, and how am I going to know if I if I don't record it? So again, it's kind of a difficult thing to do, because this is one of those games where it's like I could lose my time in very easily, and I don't know if you guys, again, if you want to see me continue playing it like this, or to focus on just the gyms and the Team Star and the Titans. Because I won't mind doing that, like getting, like setting a goal, like okay, let's focus on this, and this, and I will record that. And on the way, if I see anything like brand new Pokemon or my Pokemon evolve, then I'll react to it when that happens. But do you want that? Do you want it more focused, or do you want it to continue like I am playing right now, where I'm just kind of having fun? So that's really it. I don't know what you would prefer, because no one's really commenting so far on this Let's Play, and that's perfectly fine considering like there's so many people who are playing this game right at this moment. I completely understand people not wanting to watch this yet, or not wanting to watch it because they're playing it themselves and they want to have a blind, you know, reaction to it themselves. So they don't want to watch me play it and react. They want to react to themselves and then go back and watch somebody else react to it. That I understand. That's the thing I completely will do myself. So this is just my way of playing it for the the pure enjoyment of playing and reacting to it. Because again, this is the first time I ever tried to do a Pokemon game completely blind as much as possible. Because usually I am the type of person who will look up the entire roster, not through leaks and, you know, rumors and spoilers like that, but as soon as it's official, like on like Cerebi or Bulbapedia, I will see them there and be like, okay, cool, I like this design, or I like this Pokemon, oh, I like this typing mashup, I'm gonna play with this Pokemon. This is one of those times where I didn't do that. So it's a very unique experience because I have no idea exactly what team I really want to have, and because there's so many Pokemon I do like so far in this game, it's really hard to decide, okay, what's gonna stay in my team versus what am I not gonna let leave my team, you know? So it's really conflicting on that. And I'm also struggling here to get off the island. I do though, but yeah, I just had to time my jump properly. Because I'm a silly Billy. And yeah, so she just caught a Vigorot. And I think that's like the last thing she caught before she's like, okay, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Because we really were just doing our own thing by this point. So it's like, why keep playing online? But and she is currently also busy with preparing for Thanksgiving, so yeah, holiday. What can you do? What can you do? Oh yeah, is this where I run into that Sinazzle thing again? Yep, there she is. I actually I did try to catch her, but spoilers, I didn't. she was way too stubborn. And also level 33. Yeah, I'm... This is my last attempt at catching a Pokemon today. And I was like, yeah, well... I think I tried like one more thing before I just like outright gave up. But, yeah. I was hoping like he could handle her, but I also forgot if she's a... I forgot her typing, if she's a dark type or what, but it didn't matter because he's loafing around. So it's like, well, I guess I'll never find out if I did a whoopsie poopsie or not. And yeah, she just refuses to stay in the ball. But yeah. And incinerate. And he just won't obey. So he killed himself. Risotto, no! Not again! But yes. I was like, oh, just take this item and get out of here. Oh yeah, I was also trying to like time my jump properly so I could get these items I missed last time. I was like, oh god, it's trying to get me. Oh yeah, she's still online with me though. Oh yeah, and then I also found another gimme goal, because they like to make noises. Make themselves stand out like, hey, notice me! But yeah. I want that item. I got a nugget. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a nugget. I should probably sell that. I didn't, but I should. Also, that barrel's coming after me. Huh. And there it goes. She ended the group. But yeah. And yeah, that's basically the majority of this episode, was just me and Reiko fooling around a bit and then, you know, doing our own thing, really. So it's not so much of a let's play with friends episode like it was with Crow. And I might do another one with Crow later on, but it will be up to him on like scheduling time and stuff like that. We probably could have done it the day before, but again, I got sick and I wasn't feeling up to playing with him on Tuesday, unfortunately. So, yeah. Too bad. Maybe next time. Oh, it's next time. But yeah, this is the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing I was gonna do when Reiko gave me the Ditto and, her Fuecoco, which I wasn't planning on reading the Fuecoco. I was gonna do the Quaxly because that's one of the things me and my friends do when we play Pokemon together, is we tend to choose a starter that is not the others. So out of the three of us, we usually get each of the different ones. And then we will breed our starter and gift it to our friends who do not have that starter. So it does make it available so we all get that starter, even though we don't always play with them in our team. So we just have them so we can complete our Pokedex and stuff like that, which is nice. It's really convenient to have a friend, a group of three, counting me. So between Reiko, Shia, and I, we tend to balance out the starter situation very easily. But to do my part, I was like, okay, I'm gonna take my moment to do a picnic for the first time and actually get some eggs going. And I knew how to process the egg situation thanks to watching Austin John kind of go over it, which was, you know, get all the Pokemon out of my team that I don't want to get, you know, give me babies, and go to an empty box. And I also just wanted to move some guys around a bit. I don't know why I moved them like that, but I was just gotta try to figure out some things. But yeah, don't worry about it. Then I realized, like, wait, I should do an empty box, not keep them in this full one. So I moved them both around because I don't want them there. And then I wanted to get my main team out of there so I could start, you know, like I said, start breeding my duck so I can get little duck babies. And I did do a test run after getting all the eggs that I do, because I wasn't sure if they, because I ate the ice cream at that point, I was worried that it counted as my egg count for all of those, like, my team Pokemon. And they're just going over like, enjoy Pokemon, or enjoy picnics with your Pokemon. You could play with them and let them eat the sandwich and blah 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 blah. But yeah, it's ditto. But yeah, because I ate the ice cream, I was worried that, oh shoot, did that count for every single Pokemon in my team currently? That all the eggs I get are actually from them. But no, I did do a test. I saved and then gathered all the eggs and hatched them in order so I can know which one is which. So I got like which ones are female, which ones are male, and like, you know, type and stuff like that, personality. But I did find out that they're all Quaxlys, and out of all of them, out of all 13 I hatched, 3 of them were girls. 2 of which I've already traded away to one to Crow and then one to Reiko. And I still have one more left in case any of my friends want that one. But the rest are all male, so if they want a male, I got them. I got their backs. But yeah, so this is just going over like the bonus stuff. And I'm pretty sure I did the strawberry jam sandwich. Jam sandwich, yum 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 yum. To get the egg boost. Though I don't know if it's like stacks or what. But I could have sworn like the recipe that I've written down that's like the best for eggs is butter, banana, and peanut butter. Which I don't have any peanut butter, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do the jam. Jam sandwich. Which actually sounds really good right now. I like a jam sandwich. Not with strawberries, that's kind of weird. But I got some blueberry jam that's made with actual blueberry like I said pieces. Blueberries are actually in it, so it's not just like the crushed up jam, it's actual whole blueberries in the jam. And that sounds really good right now, but my aunt might get mad if I eat more bread. Because she wants it for her turkey sandwich leftover stuff. But, I don't know. Ah, the strawberries look good though. I do love me fruit. I love fruit, you guys. I know what sounds so good right now? Freaking grapes. Also, I didn't realize like where gravity the sandwich will drop. So it's a little off-center because of that, because I didn't realize it had to be a little bit more upward. So it looks really awkward. But yeah, there's my first attempt of a sandwich. Ain't that neat? God, I want to fix it. But it won't let me. That bread looks really dry though. It's artisan. Nom, 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 nom. It's a weird animation for eating. I will give it that, yeah. And my character barely even opened his mouth. But I got 3 stars! Woo! I did good enough. Oh, main Quaxly is sleeping. Josuke! Oh yeah, I give them a ball. They have fun. And they actually do have fun, all 3 of them. They really get into that soccer ball, football, whatever. It is a it is a football, because you play it with your foot. Unlike pigskin, which people call football in America, which I don't understand why it's called football if it's not kicking. You only kick the ball once and then you just do it with your hands. I'm not a sports person. Don't ask me. I don't know sport. But yeah. Ooh. Looks like I kicked it too. But I can't tell for sure if it was me or him. Or Idon. It is interesting watching them play. It's... I don't know, like, there's something about it that gives me more, like, Digimon vibes. Maybe, I don't know. Because I play like Digimon World and stuff like that. It just makes me think of that. But yeah, so I got 1 egg, 2 egg, 3 eggs, 4 eggs, 5 eggs, 6 eggs, 7 eggs, 8 eggs, 9, and 10. Which apparently, like, 10 is the max that the basket can hold. So, it will keep filling up over time, from what I understand. I don't know exactly, like, the time frame it takes between egg laying. But, yeah, 10 is the max. And I got up to 13 in this before I just, like, okay, I'm good. I got enough eggs, I'm sure. I kind of try to eat that. Look at them have fun. Ow. Yeah, Ditto definitely makes me think of like Numemon. It's the sludgy texture. But Ditto itself always made me think of like putty. That pink gooey stuff that you like spread out on newspaper and it pulls up the ink. I really liked playing with putty as a kid, even though I wasn't really allowed it. There's 11. Oh yeah, and I did like check on buying new stuff. And I hope it's like permanent, like most of these like optional items you can get. But it looks like the picks for your sandwich, those are not permanent. You only get like how many you purchase in the shop, and it's kind of weird thinking about like why would I go to the trouble of buying a pick with a different flag on it if it's not going to stay in my inventory when I could just continue using the regular ones for free. But I don't know, maybe there's like a bonus if you use the different ones or not. I don't know, maybe get a better start depending on the color or the, you know, the character on it. I don't know. I have no idea. But I hope that the like changing your tablecloth and stuff like that is permanent if you do purchase them, because I did buy one thing, which was the yarn ball on my I don't remember if I did it on this playthrough or if I did it on my other one, but I think I did it in my grass gym team. There's 12. And there's 13. And I was like, okay, that should be enough. 13 should be good. But, yeah. And that was it. I got all my eggs. I got a lot of eggs. And, like I said, out of all of them, only 3 were female. So, there you go. If I can, I might just do like a wonder trade for the remaining eggs, unless I have to hatch them. And then I'll, you know, I'll hatch them and do a wonder trade then for like a Christmas gift or whatever. I don't know. But in the meantime, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my post-commentary. That's the word I wanted. It's post-commentary, not live commentary. There you go. But yeah, so I got a Ditto now, so I can always make more, as well as make more of Okuyasu there, if I really, really wanted to. But in the meantime, I'm just glad I confirmed that all these are Quaxly eggs and not like Pommy or Girafarig or Hoppip eggs and stuff like that. So I'm glad about that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys, if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, you have a great Thanksgiving. And if you don't, you have a great day. So until then, goodbye.